Hey guys, so I just want to make this short video about Berserk because it's been almost 2 months since the great Kentaro Miura passed away, and I wanted to take a look at what has taken place with his life's work, Berserk, and where it might or might not go in the future. As far as if the manga will return, there has been almost nothing in the news suggesting it will return anytime soon. My personal theory is that it might not return for years because his assistants will be or are under a lot of pressure to live up to Kentaro's standards. I'm pretty sure they will want to release something that they know he would have wanted out there. And they just don't want to continue Berserk without having a clear path to how Berserk will end or where the story will lead. I know people bring up, I saw an article about one of his assistants making a tweet after Kentaro passed, but I don't think that people should really look into it because he was still, or she was still grieving at the time. So I hate to take that tweet and just assume that they were just thinking about Berserk, like they were grieving. So I don't even want to take that tweet into consideration as far as what will happen with Berserk. And as far as news, like other things involving Berserk, the franchise itself, there have been a few things going on. One of the only major things that is going on is that there has been an art exhibit that will honor Kentaro and all the things that he has done. And I think it's going to feature over 300 original manuscripts and pieces of art. I wish I could go, but I think I won't be able to travel there. But that's something nice that I believe that is a great way to honor Kentaro, because overall he was a great artist and talented writer. Outside of writing Berserk, he had many other works that should be admired, I believe. But outside of this little news, there's something that I want to point out about the main question that I'm making this video, and that is Berserk returning? And I gave you my personal theory earlier, but I want to discuss the possibility if Berserk doesn't come back, if it just stops and the story sadly never continues. This is probably the hardest, I believe, pill to swallow even for me, but if it does happen, I think I don't think people should be upset. Like, it'll be sad, but not mad, or mad at his assistants or even Kentaro for not planning out the end of Berserk. The reason I don't want people to be upset is because Berserk is such a great story, and even without ending, the experience of being a part of the world of Berserk is something that you could say its own reward or gift. Berserk, for me, Berserk will always be my favorite piece of story written, whether it has an ending or not. The lesson of continuing to struggle is one that I will take with me into all aspects of my life. Anyone else who is a fan of Berserk, I feel, will understand this lesson, and I feel like as long as you get that lesson from Berserk, which I believe is one of the main lessons that Kentaro wrote about, I think as long as we took that, then we'll be fine, and let's just be grateful that Berserk even existed, because it's a masterpiece. So let's continue to struggle on, and that's basically it. See you guys.